A thunderous punch is how the last chapter of Dragon Ball Super Kai ended, as an enraged Goku put his very existence on the line for his friends and family. Tough opponents are nothing new to the Z Fighters, especially in fan manga, boasting characters and powers that the fans have always dreamed about, but this one seems just a little bit different. Long ago, one universe stood atop most of the rest. Universe 13, before its demise, was host to some of the strongest mortals ever seen, but above all else, Universe 13 was home to one of the strongest and most ruthless gods of all time, accompanied by the most fearsome and powerful angel, Murno. For now, all we know about Universe 13 is from the mouth of Murno himself, who was presumed to race along with his universe, but somehow, some way, he was able to do the impossible and escape the absolute power of the Omni King, which is unheard of. Why the Omni King did this, we can only assume, but for Murno, it seems that this may hold some rhyme or reason into why he's returned and what his plans may involve, but even more interesting is that now of all times, Universe 7 is his target and Murno is beyond intrigued at what he's come across. When he first appears, he easily takes care of Frieza, who seemed to not even care that he was fighting an angel, and died accordingly, but before long, Whis and Goku appear to check out what's going on, only to be met with an eradicated Frieza and Murno, Whis' older brother. Upon returning to Beerus' planet, their conversation with Vegeta is interrupted by Murno making yet another sudden appearance, but this time, he's found them. With the strongest angel, possibly even mightier than the Grand Priest himself, standing before them, there really isn't any way that I can think of for them to escape this. Even Whis, as Murno demands to see the true power of these mortals so coveted by his brother, and in an attempt to force Goku's real power out, Murno opts to go at the one thing Goku holds dearest, threatening to destroy his granddaughter Pan right in front of him, forcing Goku to explode in God Ki, blitzing the angel, and surprisingly, he actually lands a hit. If you guys want to check out Dragon Ball Super Kai for yourselves, the link to the most recent chapter we've covered will be down in the description box below, so be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the Universe 13 saga and all things Dragon Ball. Also, before the video gets started, be sure to have that notification bell turned on to never miss an upload, and follow me on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all anime related content. But without further ado,
I got swords on my back, samurai ninjas with me, niggas throwing stars at these bitches. Eating ramen noodles in the hood with my niggas.
Enraged, Goku has had enough of these games by Murno, engaging his innocent family back on Earth into the matter, as he bursts with anger and sends the angel flying into the distance with what we would presume to be a full-powered attack by him. Goku is ready to end all of this nonsense right now, but Whis pleads with him that he shouldn't take this any further, and honestly, seeing Whis act like this should be reason enough for Goku to fear this situation. An angel even stronger than someone who knocked out Beerus with a single chop. I mean, what is Goku even thinking right now, even entertaining this when he could in fact be wiped out in the blink of an eye? All of a sudden, Goku whips his head around startled as Murno has appeared behind him when he was literally just looking him in the face in front of him, demonstrating speed that mortals may not even be able to comprehend. Murno mocks the Saiyans, commenting just what was that attack even supposed to be from Goku, saying that he honestly expected much more from someone being trained by his brother, but what a disappointment this is turning out to be. A fearful realization begins to loom over Vegeta as he thinks to himself, Kakarot's attacks were like child's play to this guy, even in his ascended god form. This guy has been doing nothing but toying with them from the start, meaning that this is a lot worse than they originally thought. The angel goes on to further mock the Saiyans, telling them that he'll give them one more chance to show off their hidden powers, as he's excited to see what the future holds for them, so best not to let his family down now, as Murno creates another portal, and when he reaches through, now, show me the fruits of your divine training, Murno demands as he goes on to fling Goku into the air. I feel like Goku powering up the Super Saiyan God in blue here pretty much just solidified Murno's interest in the Saiyans, so now he wants to see just what these mortals that hold ascended God Ki can do. Goku is completely out of his league right now, but Murno continues to push the fight as he creates more portals pretty reminiscent to how Janemba used to fight, and he punches Goku from left, right, above, attacking from every angle in this vortex of portals he can manipulate. Murno continues to bounce from portal to portal while Goku can basically do nothing but get knocked around as Murno keeps shouting at him to prove himself, to prove why this weak universe is so significant and what powers they really hold, brutally attacking Goku to no end, finally sending him into the ground below. Goku, however, doesn't tap out just yet as we see him ascend back to the sky, but it's clear that he's nearing his limits as he too states that this guy isn't even trying yet and he already feels like there's nothing he can do. Murno shows his disappointment in Goku's obvious exhausted appearance, saying that, "I guess you ants will never really be more than that, just ants all the same." Vegeta's realizations deepen at the sight of Goku just being completely annihilated with little to no effort as he starts to think to himself, "I can't believe how badly Kakarot is struggling against this guy, and if he continues he'll surely be killed in no time." Without Murno even feeling a need to show them any of his true power at all, Vegeta already speculates that even Goku's Ultra Instinct wouldn't be enough if he was somehow able to use it right now. "How coy," Murno suggests. "You couldn't be more right even if you won't admit it aloud. Ultra Instinct, just like anything else you mortals can come up with, would be absolutely useless against me. You have zero hope whatsoever, Saiyan," as Vegeta shows shock at Murno knowing exactly what he was thinking. "Oh my, you seem surprised that I was able to read your thoughts, Vegeta. But another one of my many skills I possess, however I do admire your admission of defeat after seeing how pointless your friend's attempts were, but I still want to test your power as well." Vegeta maintains composure, saying, "Well, that's interesting, you can read minds, huh? But no matter, we'll find a way to win just like we always do." But Murno cuts him short, telling him his empty threats mean nothing. There isn't a single plan they can forge to defeat him, as he's seen many just like him before. He further goes on to tell Vegeta that he is flawed. His race is flawed, their ideals, powers, everything, all of it is flawed, but he himself is not. He tells Vegeta that he actually reminds him of someone in particular from his native universe, Universe 13, a Saiyan much like him. Mention of other Saiyans has Vegeta's full interest now, as the only ones he's ever heard about are the ones from Universes 6 and 7, as Murno goes on to explain to him that his universe used to be one of the most powerful and high ranking to ever exist. This meant that both the gods and mortals were fearsome alike, as the Hakaishin Destroyer was one of the most savage gods ever appointed, as he happened to be a demon as well, of a similar race to one they fought on Earth years ago, recalling the Demon King Dabura. Murno then goes on to explain that Universe 13 was once home to Saiyans as well, but these Saiyans, while not as abundant, were extremely powerful, and this Saiyan in particular was a savage ruler over the galaxies, kinda like how Frieza was here, enslaving planets and ruling through fear and military power, doing as he pleased. The Destroyer of Universe 13, as we see in the next panel, bears a more than eerie resemblance to Dabura, however twice as menacing, as Murno says that his Destroyer was not nearly as lazy as Beerus and loved doing his job, destroying anyone who stood in his way with awesome power, but his strength was like nothing Goku and Vegeta have ever seen before, so they can't even fathom. The Galactic Tyrant, who looked identical to Vegeta, however, was also a mighty ruler, a king in his own right who led a powerful army, doing as he pleased, ruling the galaxies with his power. But even as strong as this Saiyan King was, he was eventually defeated by the God of Destruction of his universe along with his entire Saiyan army, but things in Universe 7 seem to have taken quite the interesting twist, as it seems that Beerus has taken some form of liking to these Saiyans. Vegeta demands to know more about these foreign Saiyans, but Murno is all too tired of talking at this point, and to be honest, he doesn't owe Vegeta any sort of explanations, as he would rather just carry on with the fight. This is when he turns his attention back to Goku, who seems to have forgotten the stakes involved here, as Murno sticks his hand back through a portal, not to attack Goku, but once again he pulls Pan into their dimension as a stark reminder to Goku as to just why he's fighting right now. Goku panics at the sight of his granddaughter in this guy's hands again, telling Murno to let her go right now even though he knows there's really nothing he can do, but he charges towards him anyway. Murno, however, toying with the Saiyan once again, does just what he asks and lets Pan go, tossing the baby to his side, sending her hurling to the ground, but the minute Goku reaches his hand for her, Murno opens up another portal and Goku disappears in it without a trace. leaving Pan, Whis, Vegeta, and Marino on Beerus' planet.